Who wants to go to the Tam-Tams?
Where are we going?
We're going to Tam-Tams. It's going to be so good.
Montreal Park is an iconic landmark in Montreal, a small mountain situated in the middle of Montreal where locals can escape from the city.
Here you'll find amazing views of the Montreal skyline, various trails, and even some small wildlife.
This almost has a Central Park vibe, you know?
It's a park designed by Frederick Olmsted, famous for such other parks as Central Park.
Parc Montreal really comes alive on Sundays like this. People just come and chill, they play music.
Spending Sundays on Mount Royal has been popular since the park was inaugurated in 1876.
It's Sunday, I'm heading to the base of Montreal to a park to meet up with a bunch of friends and explore all that's happening.
Honestly, it's fantastic and it is so explorable. It feels like at any moment you could discover something new.
The park is hiding lots more sights to see, so don't rush. In fact,
We're running from a distance. We've got to investigate.
There's Tam-Tams going on, and I'm gonna show you guys what it is.
Welcome to the land of hippies, legal herbs, and apparently drum circles every Sunday.
At the base of Montreal is a regularly scheduled spontaneous event called Tam-Tams. A huge variety of characters come out of the woodwork and form a massive drum circle that goes for hours on end.
That is the Tam-Tams.
Every Sunday they'll have the Tam-Tams where everyone gets together and just bangs on some drums. Artistic, musical, showers and dreadlocks. And loose clothing.
Thousands of drum players, dancers, vendors, and visitors come together throughout the warm months to partake in a large drum circle and enjoy the atmosphere until sunset.
People are just having beers, chilling out on the benches, on the grass. You got street vendors that come here and set up shop.
The Tam-Tams are definitely one of the more unique things here in Montreal. Drummers and people dancing and singing and just having a great time and celebrating life.
Oh look, a ferret, wow. Is that your pet?
It's a quintessential part of Montreal culture, and no visit to Montreal is the same without experiencing it for yourself.
Montreal's legendary Tam-Tams. A patchouli-infused drumming ritual that has occupied Mount Royal every Sunday since the 60s. Magical space cakes, marijuana, and curious fauna abound.
When Tam-Tams first began is one of the great mysteries of Montreal, though there is some evidence to suggest the drum circle started as early as the 1960s and slowly grew in popularity until it exploded in the 1980s.
I just kind of started thinking, what is the history of this thing? And I just learned about the significance of this event and also how many strange factors contributed to it being such a lasting legacy, including Expo 67, immigration reform, a mayor who hated drumming. And what I learned is that a lot of people claim to have started it. I interviewed a historian who's one of the only people that really did a detailed history on it. I interviewed someone who made a mockumentary about it, and somebody who's also been coming to the Tam-Tams for 40 years. It was really DIY at the beginning. It was just a couple people drumming. Some say they were up on Beaver Lake, some say they'd started here, and it was a handful of people just drumming, bringing drums that they'd gotten from Africa, bringing their own culture's drums, and then it just started to grow and grow, and now it's 40, 50 years later.
Beautiful statue.
Sir George Etienne Cartier. This monument kind of symbolizes the entry to Mount Royal Park on Parc Avenue. At the base of this monument, you can bring your drum or musical instrument and you can join in.
This monument here, I like the message. We are of different races, not for strife, but to work together for the common welfare.
It's kind of like a before and after. This province changed in the late 60s, and all of a sudden Montreal was exposed to the world and the world was exposed to Montreal. It was just a shaking up of Quebec traditional culture, and that's what breeded this event. Now we have so much more. We have Nuit d'Afrique Festival, we have Caribbean festivals, we have the Jazz Festival, and this was kind of really coming at the beginning of that.
Today, it is still centered on the drum circle, but has evolved to include artisanal vendors, DJs, performance artists, exhibitionists, slackliners, and fantasy role players who engage in a battle royale.
Those are the drummers behind us.
This is the Tam-Tams. Just an incredible, as you can see, an incredible amount of stuff to do. This place is really a melting pot of this culture, of this city. This is a fantastic place. People are so friendly and there's a great vibe.
This is the main square where everyone's drumming away and dancing. It's like one big hangout spot, so it's pretty freaking cool. I've never seen anything like this.
Ready? Yeah, ready to go.
If you find yourself in Montreal during the weekend, this is where you want to be.
I first started talking to people who are in that inner drumming circle. It's a real family and it's a real community, and they come every week. Everybody knows each other. Once you start banging away, you're part of it.
Every time this drummer gets tired, his friend hands him a little bottle of vodka. There's people consuming all types of things here.
Does it smell weird?
That's the smell of teenagers behaving badly.
What? Fireworks?
Yes, fireworks.
The Tam-Tams are also strongly associated with cannabis culture, and though cannabis is now legal in Canada, the police were known to disregard consumption, creating a relaxed and open atmosphere.
Even before cannabis was legal, you could smoke here, and now it's completely legal.
This is apparently a variation of badminton that's played without the rackets. So it's played with the hands and it's called handminton.
Look what's going on behind me. This is cool.
That is a high quality game of killer hacky sack. Trust me, I know good hacky sackers when I see them. So when are you coming down? Okay. You make them all by hand?
Yeah, on my hands.
Et ça prend combien de temps pour faire une?
Pour en faire une? 45 minutes.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Booyah!
Got a good deal. It was 2 for 10.
For these bicycles. That was a good deal, and he's ruined his already.
Doesn't it really look like a bicycle?
You can't make a banana? No. Come on, yeah, you can.
There's a bunch of other activities that you can do besides drumming. Slacklining.
And now we're at the slacklining part of Tam-Tams. Very interesting.
A balance sport utilizing a nylon webbing is dynamic and stretches, bounces like a long and narrow trampoline.
On tend des sangles qui sont légèrement élastiques entre les arbres pour pratiquer notre équilibre. On peut faire toutes sortes de postures, toutes sortes de mouvements. Il y a différents styles. Chacun en fait a son propre style. Il y a différents types de lignes. C'est très plaisant et accessible. But that's not all that happens in the park. LARP. Live action role-playing. In the flesh.
Of course, Montreal is large, enabling a variety of outdoor pursuits I find equally unattractive.
You see them? I never LARPed.
What does LARP mean?
Live action role playing. Learn your lingo.
Learn your lingo? What does that mean?
Behind us is actually Les Guerriers de la Montagne. The warriors of the mountain come here to actually fight. What they do is they bring their own weapons. We fight and we have fun. These are actually weapons that we make ourselves and we actually certify before they come in the field.
If someone hits someone with a padding sword, do they pretend to die?
In LARPing, if you are struck to a part of the body, that part of the body becomes non-functional. If you are hit in a critical part of your body, you become die.
If you come to the mountain on a Sunday, it doesn't matter if it's your first time, you're 5 years old, or 55 years old, we'll accept you in the matter that you can fight to your physical abilities.
I learned that I made a lot of new friends playing this game.
LARP.
I learned how to have fun.
LARP. From the Canadians in the Bell Centre Hockey Arena to the Tam-Tam dancers in Mount Royal Park, Montrealers rally around their cultural touchstones.
So if you're here, it's a sunny day, and you get a chance to experience this, I definitely recommend coming to the drumming circle on Sundays.
I really like Tam-Tams.
Tam-Tams
That
is
was
cool.
fun, and I met some really cool people there.
Yeah, Tam-Tams is always kind of a highlight, I think, for people who visit here because it's the Sunday gathering of kind of free spirits in Montreal.
That was certainly one of the most unique experiences we've had in a long time. The vibes were really chill, and it seems like a place that you can go and be yourself without being judged.
Tam-Tams which was lit. Me and Maddie danced hot away.
This is my first time to Montreal. Definitely won't be my last.
Did you have fun today?
Yeah. High five.
Booyah! Let's go home.